Hello students, welcome back to the session. So in the last session, what did we see? First of all, what was the last session all about? It was a true story of sea turtles, right? So what was the last thing which we covered? That in the year 2006, they started the beginning of the concept which was Turtle Festival or Kasav Festival, Kasav Mahotsav. Okay, so what did they make sure? That the tourists get to experience how the hatchlings rush out to the sea. Also, they made one thing sure, that while they are doing all of this, no harm should be done to the turtle, right? At the same time, we were quite firm on one issue. The hatchlings should not come to even the slightest harm due to this tourist activity, right? यहाँ तक अपन लोग ने देखा था. The tourists were accommodated in the homes of the villagers. So this festival would be like of 2 or 3 days. So the tourists used to stay where? In the homes of villagers. The response to this novel concept of homestay was excellent. That the feeling, this concept of homestay, where you are able to stay, like where you get the feeling of home, कि आपको घर जैसी feeling आती है, the people, the vibe, the food, all of these. So this concept was excellent. A Turtle Friends Club was established in each village, the member being all the villagers offering homestay. And this concept was established in all the villages, not only in Konkan, but in all the villages, and also all of the tourists used to stay at the homes of villagers. All villagers would now offer the same rate for homestay. First of all, what they used to do, they used to charge some price so that even उनका profit हो वैसा. They gave 10% of the income from homestay for the turtle protection fund. So whatever money they used to get from homestay, out of that 10% they used to give for this turtle protection fund. The fund would be utilized for the purpose of protection and conservation of turtles. That was the fund which was established, that was completely for the use of turtles, not for their personal use. Modern technology also helped the festival reach all corners of the world through the medium of internet and our website. Okay, any occasion or any function which is taking place, they used to record it, and then the tourists used to share their experience. They used to post it on social media, and that is how this festival spread worldwide. People around the world began to contact the small villages of Konkan. More and more villagers came forward to do this work, and the number of homestay families went up to 35. Now, people from various parts used to come because no one has ever experienced this hatchling coming out of the egg. So, everyone started to contact the villages, and therefore, even villages were showing a good response. The homestay family increased up to 35. Okay, as many as 800 people began to visit Velas in the turtle season. Okay, so 800 people used to come. तो अच्छा खासा income हो जाता था villagers का. This meant more business for villages, that they were gaining more money, right? Because in a village there are small rooms, there are limited rooms, उसमें बहुत सारे लोगों को रखना is like they would be having a great profit. Tourists bring in money, and in order to earn the money, it was important to protect the turtle hatchling. First of all, what these villagers used to do, they used to harm the egg, they used to take out the egg. But now they know, just to see that hatchling coming out of the egg, the tourist comes over here and they are paying us. So they knew we are getting money through tourists. So if we protect these turtle hatchlings, then only they will come and then only they will pay us. So therefore now they were taking proper care of turtle hatchlings. This was conservation of nature through livelihood in its true sense. Okay, that they were now having a conversation. Basically, what do they mean? That now they were protecting the turtle hats, and now they were protecting the mother nature. Velas became the project's main success story. Okay, so it became the main success story, that it all started from Velas and now it is spread all over the world. Sahyadri Nisarga Mitra, our organization, believed that it is only the local villagers who can ultimately offer excellent protection to the local species. Okay, पहले ये लोगों को क्या लगता था, the one who was surveying there, उनको क्या लगता था, what did they think, कि we will protect, but now they realize that if we make the villagers realize the importance of this turtle hack, they themselves will protect them. So they made sure that the villagers are understanding the importance by showing them this how this business works. And now they realize the true person who can protect the hatchlings are the villagers itself. With this belief, we entrusted the project to the forest department, the Gram Panchayat, the villagers, and the Turtle Friends Club. Okay, that is how they gave the project and asked the permission from all of these authorities. All of them are handling it wonderfully. Now we are happy to see the project running smoothly and offer help only when necessary. Okay, so now the project was running quite smoothly. Even they were actually helping other turtles or other places, and now the project was going smoothly, so they were happy that what they decided is finally working on. Okay, this is written by Bau Kaddare. This is from a Sahyadri Nisarga Mitra. So the story is written from one of the group member. Okay, Bau Kaddare. Fine, understood everyone. Now students, let us come to the fact textual question. Okay, the one which we see in the textbook. Okay, just a second. Yeah. So the first question was, what unusual occurrence did the volunteer notice? So what was the unusual occurrence which the volunteer noticed? The volunteers had never come across turtle eggs in their walks along the beaches of Konkan. In all the years, to see that turtle hatchlings on the beaches of Konkan was something which was unusual occurrence. Okay, next one, why were turtle eggs seen on the beaches after it has sealed to the public? What were the implications? Okay, so the beaches where the eggs were found had been sealed to the public for nearly 1 month after people smuggling silver bricks were caught in that area, due to which the shore has become safe for the female turtles to come out to the nest and lay eggs, and the eggs survived as the eggs hunter were unable to reach the beach, right? So what did they do? Basically, for 1 month the beach was completely sealed. Why? Because there the smuggling of the golden bricks, the silver bricks were caught, and after that, since the beach was sealed, the female turtle could easily come and lay her egg, and that is how the egg hunters were not able to do any harm to the turtles, the female turtles. Understood? Next one, why have these turtles been protected in India? Like we saw, according to the law also they get the protection, same as the protection gets to the crocodile. That only we have to write over here. Human activities have tipped the scale against the survival of these ancient mariners. Nearly all species of sea turtle are classified as endangered, slaughtered for the eggs, meat, skin, and shells. Sea turtles suffer from poaching and overexploitation. They also face habitat destruction and accident capture in fishing gear. Climate change has an impact on turtle nesting sites, hence turtle are protected in India. Okay, why were the people asked to look for the eggs or nest in the morning? There were few people in every village who keep combing the beach in the early hours of the morning throughout the year. When the female turtle comes out on the shore to lay eggs, she leaves behind a trail just like a track of wheels on the sand. The egg hunters follow this trail right up to the nest and dig up the nest and steal all the 100 to 150 eggs that are laid inside. Right? We saw it, right? What they used to do when they used to get this trail of track, they used to follow it and then destroy all of the eggs. Hence, the people are asked to look for the eggs or nest in the morning. Samjha? Now let us see the next question. The elderly person had seen the hatchling. The elderly person had seen the hatchlings for the first time. What does it indicate? Okay, some of the elderly person had seen the hatchlings for the first time. This indicates that they had been stealing the eggs and then either eating or selling them in the market. If the turtle was spotted while it was laying eggs, it was allowed to live till the laying was over. As soon as the eggs are laid, it was caught and then killed and eaten, right? Why was it necessary to undertake turtle protection on a large scale? After the birth, their hatchlings have to face innumerable dangers in the deep sea all of their own. The survival rate is therefore as low as just 1 or 2 turtles out of 1,000, right? Also, turtles perform an important function. They keep the sea clean. Thus, they occupy an important place in marine ecology. Considering all of these factors, it is vital to understand the protection on a large scale. Okay. Now next one. Why were those who had stolen the eggs earlier involved in the work of protection? Give us at least 2 reasons. Okay, now this is a personal response. हम लोग ने देखा what did they do? The one who used to steal the eggs, उन्होंने उन्हीं को काम पे लगाया eggs के protection के लिए. Why? Because they explained them that how if you protect the turtle eggs you can earn. This was one of the reasons. Now let us see the perfect answer. Tourism is a great source of income. Tourists bring in money, and in order to earn that money, it is important to protect the turtle hatchlings. Moreover, the Turtle Friends Award Kasav Mitra encourage more people to be a part of the protection campaign. For these 2 reasons, those who had stolen the eggs earlier were now involved in the work of protection. What do the homestay families do? Okay, now what did they do? A Turtle Friends Club was established in each village. The members, being all the villagers, were offering homestay. All villagers would now offer the same rate of the homestay. They gave 10% of their income from homestay for the turtle protection fund. The fund would be utilized for the purpose. The fund would be utilized for the purpose of protection and conservation of turtles. Right. Next, why was the project entrusted to the local people? Sayadri Nasargamitra believed that it is only the local villagers who can ultimately offer excellent protection to the turtles, to the local species. If they are given the freedom to do that, the conservation project can now become a sustainable one. Hence, the project was entrusted to the local people. Okay, now all of these questions which are involved in workshop, like Okay, so now let us see the first one which we did was the conversation between a volunteers and villagers. Now this should be like a dialogue writing. Okay, so suppose the villager is asking that did you guys see how did the hatchlings have been destroyed, and then there is conversation between volunteers and villagers. Okay, so let us see. I'll give you a rough example, you can then refer this one. Okay, so the first villager is asking, yeah, you are able to see the eggs these days because the beaches were sealed for the public for nearly a month. After that, after they had caught some people smuggling silver bricks in the एरिया. ये जो पूरा चैप्टर देखा ना, बेसिकली इसको कन्वर्सेशन में लिखना है. ओके, सो द थर्ड वॉलंटियर सेज, but how is this related to the eggshell? Then the villager is explaining, nobody, the local people come out early in the morning and search the beach for these eggs. Then they either eat the eggs or sell into the market. Second volunteer, this is so disturbing. How do you find these eggs? Second villager, the female turtle leaves a trail behind her after laying the eggs. The egg hunters follow this trail, digs up the beads, find hundreds to 150 eggs and then steal them. First volunteer, this is so wicked. This is so disturbing. First villager, yes it is, and if a female turtle is spotted while she's laying her eggs, she's first allowed to lay her eggs, and then even she's caught and killed. Third volunteer, this is wrong and illegal. Sea turtles are given protection under the Schedule 1 of Indian Wildlife Protection Act, which was in 1972. Second volunteer, we need to take immediate action against this. The first volunteer, yes, we need to protect these turtles. Then the villagers, yeah, we are ready to help in any way possible. The third volunteer says, let's do this. This is like how you can prepare a conversation. Basically हम लोग ने जो देखा कि जो ये रहते हैं, the volunteers, they start inquiring about all of these and they ask the villagers, and later on they get to know certain things. So that is how you have to just make it as a conversation कि उनके बीच में क्या बात हुआ रहेगा वैसा. Now let us see to the second question. Prepare a short note on sea turtles with the help of information given in the passage. So all of the passage में जो turtle के बारे में information दिया उससे you have to make an short note type of question. Okay, so let us see. Sea turtles lay their necks along the coastline. They perform an important function in the marine ecology. They keep the sea clean. There are 7 types of sea turtle in the world. The olive ridley, green turtles, hawksbill. These 3 species are a part of Maharashtrian coastline. When the female turtle reaches maturity at the age of 15 years, she comes out of the water and builds a shallow nest to lay her eggs and leave to never come back. There are at least 100 to 150 eggs in one nest. The eggs hatch after a period of 45 to 50 days using the natural heat and warmth of the sun and the sand. All of these things जो हम लोग ने टेक्स्ट बुक में पढ़ा वो सब related to turtle वो हम सबको लिखना है. Okay, after hatching, these hatchlings rush to the water to go back to their homes in the sea. The survival is very low. Only 1 or 2 turtles survive out of thousands. Recently, the species have become endangered since the eggs are often stolen and they are eaten or sold in the market. Thus, it has become necessary to give protection to these turtles. Fine. The third question was you have to make posters, following pictures like you guys have to make post. So see, ये एक egg का picture है, उसमें you can write the female turtle builds a shallow nest to lay her eggs in. There are at least 100 to 150 eggs in one nest. The eggs hatch after a period of 45 to 50 years using the mature heat and warmth of the sun and sand. Okay. The second, in which you can just put a picture of turtle and you can write the female turtle reaches maturity yearly after a gap of 15 years. She returns to the shore to lay her egg at the same place where she was born. She lay her eggs in sand and immediately returns to the sea. She does not return to the nest after that. फिर जो प्रोटेक्शन दिया था तो उससे रिलेटेड आप यू कैन मेक अ नेस्ट और अ फेंस सॉर्ट ऑफ थिंग. A nest cage is constructed with wire fencing material with opening of 1 inch or 3 inch. The opening is large enough for the hatchlings to easily crawl out of the cage. Now you can write something about the Sahyadri Nisarga Mandal. So these are the pictures of tortoise, and you can write Sahyadri Nisarga Mandal successfully released 7,610 hatchlings from 2002 to 2006. And the last one is Sea Turtle Protection Area. This is kind appeal to all of this city or all of them to obey the rules. Please do not walk on over the nest. Avoid disturbing the nest while they lay eggs. Okay. Now let us see. They have said something that write about homestay facilities. So you can. This is like a poster making competition or something like that. That you can first draw some pictures of turtles or some pictures of eggs, and हम पोस्टर पढ़ते राइट, या अगर कोई इफ़ देर इज़ सम sort of fair or any incident or an opening of a shop or any something like that जिसके posters आप लोग ने पढ़े होंगे. there are invitations, food stalls के लिए invitations होते हैं. so when you see posters, so this is also you have to make a poster when you write about homestay. So you can write, want to enjoy the full 1 week turtle festival? Worrying to stay? No worries, we are here to help you out of that. We provide you with comfortable homestay facilities. Our homes are your homes. Okay, then you can write with what all facilities is offered by you. Comfortable rooms with proper bathroom facilities, home cooked food for various cuisines like Maharashtrian, South Indian, Punjabi, Gujarati, etc. A homely and a refreshing atmosphere. फिर आप थोड़ा घर का photos बता सकते हो to so even they will understand कि no, it makes us feel like home. Okay. Now the next one, explain the idea of conservation of nature through livelihood brief using the example given here. So you have to write the ideas of conservation of nature through livelihood explains that both livelihood and conservation of nature can go simultaneously. The villagers of Velas become a part of Turtle Friends Club. They have homestay facilities at their home so that the tourists who come to take part in Turtle Festival can stay there. Though this gets a handsome income, they know that they can earn unlimited if tourists keep visiting here to see Turtle World. So they started to protect turtles from any harm. This is how the idea of conservation of nature through livelihood works. Thus, in exchange for income, people started protecting nature. Right? Now, write the sixth one, prepare bullet point presentation on the following. So the scope for tourism in your locality. Okay, so you have to write something about your locality, and also tourist वहाँ पे होना चाहिए, आना चाहिए. तो वैसा सोचो that which place you'll select. Now if you write okay वसई का अपना एवरशाइन, तो वहाँ पे टूरिस्ट क्यों आएगा. Okay, तो सोच समझ के प्लेस लिखो. So you can write Shivgarh. Okay, it is the fort on the coast of Maharashtra. Now give some information about that place. So Shivgarh is a small town in Sindhudurg district in Maharashtra, India. Now why do you think, or what are the places when you can go, how you can go? MSRTC buses, private buses and taxis from Mumbai are available. Places which are worth seeing. Why should tourists go there? Shivgarh Fort, Sinhagad Fort, Kali Temple, Vagreshwar Waterfall, the Jaipur Sanctuary and beaches, etc. And what is the best time to visit? In winter season, Vesa. Second is prudent utilization of natural resources. So what you can write in this point? How is natural resources prudently used? So you can write something like that natural resources are limited. It includes water, oil, wood, etc. The better and more efficient we utilize them, the better it would be for the country. Some natural resources can be renewable. The non-renewable resources includes oil, minerals and soil. Non-renewable resources take years to get replenished. Thus, judicious use of it is necessary. Overusage of any resource is harmful for the environment. Okay, now let us see the seventh one, the clause and sentence. The grammar portion we will complete while we do the grammar session, so that it becomes easy for you to understand. Fine. So yeah, we'll keep this much only for this session. I hope you have understood the chapter, the concept of the chapter. Okay, chalo, then we'll see you all in the next chapter. Till then, bye bye and take care. Bye.